Hey guys, it's Jackie here. I own a fitness studio in Houston, Texas, and I've been reading some of the comments under Melissa's post today about sharing your wins. And there's at least one person in this thread who I know personally because she's a client of mine in my fitness facility. And so to Maggie, if you have not heard me say this in the gym, hear me now, okay? I'm just going to share a little bit with you guys. So first of all, I'm going to tell you that, and as you guys know, everybody is biologically different, which means that how you eat, how you exercise, how you think about yourself, how your brain works to solve problems, get through the day, whatever you want to call it, how your body reacts to stimuli, outside environmental stimuli, how you process foods, how jacked up your gut is, you may or may not know. All of these factors will contribute to how quickly or how long it takes your body to adjust to the new stimulus, which is the mind-body GLP-1, okay? So with that being said, the second thing I'll tell you is that regardless of what we might feel, if we're really honest with ourselves, we know that our body composition did not change overnight. Therefore, it is just a constant kick in the knee to yourself if you believe that you're going to lose it. Like you're not going to change your body composition overnight. And the more you fixate on a scale number versus how you're feeling, the harder this change is going to become, okay? So what I mean by that is if you're jumping on that scale every day expecting a number change, you're kind of kicking yourself in the knee. Instead, focus on the other factors in the consistency plan, because at the end of the day, this is about consistency, okay? You have to be consistent with the time that you're taking your capsules, your Mind Body Core, okay? You have to be consistent about the amount of water that you're drinking throughout the day. You have to be consistent about your food throughout the day. You have to be consistent about your walking. You have to be consistent about your movement every single day, okay? Now, if you are in this group and you're somebody 40 plus and you are not doing some kind of resistance training, that is a consistency factor that you need to bring in. And it's more than just the body composition change. You need the consistency of strength training, resistance training to be able to continue building muscle. Now, one of the key things for me in promoting this product to people that I know is that I literally watch people who are on the synthetics who have dropped tremendous amounts of weight, but they cannot eat. Like I've literally sat next to these people in restaurants where they'll nibble one or two things and then they'll push the plate away. Okay, and the result of that is a massive loss in lean muscle tissue. And once you hit the age of 40 and then you start progressing into 50 and 60 and 70, if you are not doing consistent work and trying to get protein in and trying to get strength training or resistance training in consistently, you are going to have a bigger problem than just the fact that you don't have body fat. You don't have lean muscle, which skeletal muscle is what keeps you upright. It keeps you moving. It keeps you from falling. It is the reason that 1 in 4 people over the age of 65 fall and have a catastrophic bone break. It's not because they turn 65, you guys. It's because they don't have any skeletal muscle to protect that joint, and then it just becomes a catastrophic fail. So the consistency thing is what's going to get you through this, okay? Yes, because I am that person who is now in week 3 of taking the GLP product. I work out, I lift heavy weights, I'm training actively every day, I walk my dogs every day. That scale has not budged one iota for me. But what has changed is I definitely feel a difference in my gut. In other words, I'm not feeling that fatty, bloated feeling or that muffin top hanging over my leggings. I can feel some change in my clothes, feeling a little bit looser. But the most important thing for me is that I wake up in the morning and my brain is ready to go. Okay, it's not stumble out of bed, fall to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition. Those days are gone since I started this product. Okay, I'm also taking Nerf 2, and I also added collagen. Now, I understand that budget is a factor, and some of you guys can't do it all, but here's the thing. I'm 59.5. I will be 60 next year, and in the first time in a very long time, I have mobility in my shoulder. I have spent probably close to $1,500 or $1,800 on dry needling and PT to try and get this labral tear that I have in my shoulder. I couldn't put my arm up to put deodorant on for months, okay? I spent a ton of money PTing. I have an MRI tomorrow. I'm hoping that the MRI will show that there's no further damage. But this product, along with the collagen and the Nerf 2, has literally helped me. I'm able to lift my arm overhead for the first time in months, okay? Try going in and explaining that to your ortho surgeon, right? So you have to look at the other things that are happening in your life and in this process, okay? Staying calm, not being so attuned to the scale, because the more you do that, the more pressure you're putting on your body to comply. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, that's what got us here, okay? Like all hormones, the GLP-1 hormone has gotten sluggish. If you have thyroid issues, it's gotten sluggish. If you've gone through menopause, you know your sex hormones have gotten sluggish and they're starting to deplete, unless you're doing something about that and doing some kind of hormone training. So cortisol is the same way, okay? It is not as quick to respond to a neutral feeling as it was when we were younger. That is the sticky point about getting older. These are all factors that we can control just by being kind to ourselves, taking gentle walks, doing your nice breathing. If you're into yoga, do yoga. If you're into Tai Chi, do Tai Chi. If you're not into any of that, take a walk, sit down, read a book, but take your mind off of things and just stay consistent. If you follow the process and stay consistent, it's going to show down the road, okay? But if you look at this as a quick fix to a problem that's been hanging around you for a very long time, you're just kicking yourself in the knee, and it's going to take longer for that progress to happen. So I'm happy to answer questions for you guys if there's anything I can do to support you. But my message is be kind to yourself, stay consistent, and quit paying attention to that number on the scale, because that scale number is not going to tell you how you're exchanging body fat for muscle. It's not going to tell you that, okay? The scale number doesn't tell you how much bone density you have. So don't make that the factor in your success or failure, you guys. You guys are all successful because you've taken this step, you're on this journey, and you're making it happen. So let that be your win today, okay? Thanks, guys.